Hi everyone, it's Bethany. In this video, we are going to be crafting for Halloween, and I have 6 really fun Cricut crafts that we're going to complete today. So I found this super cute little tray at Target. How cute is this? It's a little fenced in little tray. I think it's adorable. This was at the Target dollar spot, but it was $5. I thought it was super cute, super unique, which was what really drew my eye to it. So I have a little design here that I thought was so cute, and I thought it would be a great idea for something like this, and I'll show you why in a second as we get it all weeded out. But this design is of a little skeleton kind of poking in from the side, so he has a little crop to him. You only have half of his body, and it's kind of like he's peeking into the scene, which I love. I think that's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead, get him all weeded out. So he's gonna go and kind of peek from the side of the tray. And I liked this idea because sometimes I decorate trays, but then you end up putting things on there and you lose the design. So I love the idea of having something that was kind of half of a design so that I could, you know, add things over here in terms of decor, but not take away from the design. I thought that was super cute. So let me go ahead and get his other little side, his little ribs here. There we go. And super cute. So as always, I will absolutely link everything that I'm using down below, all the materials I'm using, what vinyl I love, and where I found the designs that I will be using on all of my crafts. Okay, and what's cute about this design is that you could make this super huge and put it on your front door or something like that. Wouldn't that be so fun for Halloween time? I think that would be really neat. Okay, I think, ooh, that is gonna work. I have a little scrap piece of vinyl here, and what I wanna do actually is try my best to, I really wanna line this up super close, so I'm gonna do my best to get my transfer tape lined up just perfectly there so that I can really place it down straight. Okay, now that piece is too big, as you can see, but I don't want to trim it down because I don't want, I eventually want to reuse this, right? And I don't want to sacrifice it just yet. Okay, I'm going to burnish that down with my little squeegee tool. I'm going to go ahead, repeat that same process for the back. There we go. Okay, now ever so gently, there's a lot of little pieces, so I want to make sure I get everything. Okay, and I think what I'll do is do this because for me it'll be a little bit easier, and I am going to go like this so I can just kind of keep control of that other side. Okay, so I think if I sneak him just like that, whoops, hold on, just like that, that would be super cute. Oh my goodness, how cute is he? I love that. All right, let's get that burnished down, and I love how that's just tucked right there onto the side. So if you are going to redo this, or if you're going to put this design on anything like this, make sure you line up your transfer tape really close to the edge of your vinyl when you are taking it off of your liner, and that really kind of saved that project for me. Okay, burnish, and let's have this handy because I want to put it right back on the backer and save it so we can continue using it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off, reveal my little design. Oh, hold on, he's okay. Let's see. Ooh, that other one I think I need to, hold on, this little guy needs to kind of curve up a little bit. Come here. Let's see here. Patience. We got this. Okay, I think that's right. And then let's burnish this one down. There we go. Okay. I think that's still not quite right, so I want to fix that. Hold on just a second. Put that there. Okay, so that's all saved. Let me do a little surgery. I feel like And this little piece needs to come up. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can see where it needs to curve. Just like that. Okay, there. Now that looks better. How sweet is that? I think that's darling. And then I think, let's see, does this say food safe? Let's see. Handle with care for, oh, nope, for decorative use only. So I was thinking it would be cute to do like a little charcuterie on here, but if you were to do that, just put some napkins down because it doesn't indicate that it's food safe. It does say for decorative use only. So you could just put some cute little napkins down, make a little charcuterie, and I think that'd be so cute to have paired with the cute little skeleton. I think that's so fun. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next little craft. Okay, so this next one is going to be a labor of love. So this is a cute little frosted Libbey can. It's a glass can. Isn't that cute? And I wanted to go ahead and decorate it with a little wrap here. However, this is a sublimation blank. If you remember in my fall haul that I posted on Labor Day night when we did our fall kickoff, I found this at Hobby Lobby and it came in a pack of 2, but I found a cute design. I thought it would be fun to do a little vinyl project. So I'm going to do vinyl this time, but just know that you can sublimate on this. So I am going to set this to the side for just a moment. And then I have quite a bit of pieces that I need to, oh, and I remember what I did here. Okay, this is going to be a little crazy, but we'll get through it. So I have quite a bit of pieces. Now, I want to start off by saying, when you do a wrap like this with vinyl, you are going to waste some vinyl. So I wanted to just say that right off the bat because most people are so super kind, but some people get a little bit in a tizzy about wasted vinyl. And listen, if you've been around my channel even for 5 minutes, you know I'm one of the most thrifty crafters. But every once in a while, there is a craft where you just waste a little. And for me, I think that it's worth being thrifty as much as you can so that on the times when you do need to waste a little bit for the sake of your project, there is a little less guilt involved. So I'm just saying that right off the bat, you're gonna see a little wasted vinyl. I'm okay with it. If you're not, you can approach this in a different way, but I'm going to take the easier route and keep it all in one piece, and we're just gonna get this done. Okay, I have a little moon that got left behind here, lots of little pieces. This is, I can't wait for you to see this. This is so cute. Now I will say though, the design that I got, this design here, and I'll link it down below, it was not sized for my project. And I found that a little bit surprising because I feel like when I have bought little wraps like this in the past, they're already sized and ready to go. So what I had to do was I needed to make sure that whoops, hold on, I'm getting in a pickle. I've been doing this a lot lately and I'm not sure why I keep running into my vinyl folding in on itself. I feel like I never do that and lately it's been one of those common things. Okay, I think I have everything. Do I? One more moon down here. But I will say I had to take my measuring tape. I had to measure, and I measured from here to here. And then I had to measure all the way around. And did I write down those dimensions for you? I may have. I'll have to check my notes. My handy dandy notebook. I'm just gonna trim these little sides off. This is my first little part of the wrap. Okay, let me check my notes for the dimensions. Okay, so it looks like my dimensions were 5 inches and then my wrap all the way around was 9 1/4. Okay, so it was 9 1/4 by 5. Okay, so that is the first part. And then here we go. Now again, you're going to see a little bit of wasted vinyl, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, especially with this. I've been trying to get rid of some of my vinyl, not rid of it, but use it up. And so sometimes it's just nice to finally have an excuse to go through it. Okay, and okay, I think, is that it? Is that truly it? Okay, I think so. I don't see any other cuts. So this is cute. It's kind of like a little 70s vibe with some cute flowers and ghosts. We're gonna have so much fun with it. Now this is going to be similar, but we're going to have just a different color flower and different shape. Okay, hold on. Lay this one back down. And there we go. Okay. Keep pulling, find the other ones. And I think we're good. I'm just gonna double check my design. Yep, I guess that's it. Oh, oh, surprise. Okay, now, and honestly, I think you could probably just keep this after you're done using it. Keep this, put it back on there, and then just recut out. Oh, I'm a popular girl tonight. Somebody needs to chit chat. Okay, so let's do this piece. Now this piece, let me turn my little phone off for a second. And this is going to be the little middle of the flowers. Take my time here because I believe there's going to be quite a few. And I went with the nice mint green. You could do whatever you'd like. Let's see, I want to make sure I get all of them. And right there. And okay, and I think, is that truly it? I think so. So again, yes, you could keep this vinyl and just put it back. I've never really done that. Oh, there is one up here. Darn. Let's see if I can see where it is on the cutting sheet. Sometimes you can see a little bit of outline. I might not be able to see it, so what I'll do is I'll poke it out and I will place it right here, and then I'll just manually add that because they're just going to go in the middle of the flowers, so we should be okay. Okay, before, what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I should have 10 little middles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're good to go on that. Now, okay, I was running out of black vinyl because, hooray, if you know and have been following along with my channel for a little bit now, I have been trying to go through this roll of Cricut black vinyl for at least a couple of years now. And it's just not my favorite vinyl, so that's why I'm just really excited to finally be done with this roll. But I was getting pretty close to the end, and that's why I didn't have a full sheet that was available to do this part of the cut. So what I did, make sure I get everything here. What I did was I had to cut this piece in multiple sections, and it's going to be okay. It's not going to be as easy as it would if it was one big sheet, but you know what? I'm up for the challenge, and I'd rather be able to use my scraps. And last year, was it last year? I think it was 2022. I did a huge goal of shopping my craft room, and so many of you took on the challenge with me, and it's been so nice to just see that my craft room is breathing a lot more, if that makes sense. But also, it's been really nice to just know how to do little things that will allow me to use what I have. So in this case, using a lot of little pieces to do a design. It's all good. It all works out. Okay, now I can't remember. I think this is going to go something like, and we'll have to look at it later. It might be, I don't even know. We're going to have to look at it in a little bit. Okay, so we have everything. We are ready to go. Now, let's see. Let's look at transfer tape. Oh, that piece that we just used, we can use again. Let's get a cup cradle out. That will really help us out here. Okay. This is my little cup cradle. I love it. I think I can leave the little lid on. That should be just fine. I'm going to grab a little paper towel. I'm also going to grab my rubbing alcohol. And I'm just going to spritz the surface and make sure that it is nice and clean and ready to receive my vinyl. Oh, I can feel a cold coming on. It is, well, okay, so this video is coming out in October. It's currently the end of August. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but we just finished the first week of school. Oh my goodness. Let the sicknesses begin already. We have done only 5 days, and both of my girls, they're bringing it home. And I felt like I was doing pretty well, but now, in the last about 20 minutes, I feel it coming on. You know how you can just feel the sickness? But lots of water. Hopefully we can get through it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to do this. Trim this down because if I have too much transfer tape, it's going to just make a mess of this project. So let's trim this down. Okay. And I'm going to expose just a little bit of this and see if I can lay that down really nice. Okay, let's try to use this one piece to do this entire project. Okay, burnish. How cute are these? So we have the outline of our ghosts with some little crescent moons. How sweet. Then we have the eyes to the ghosts, and then the little flowers in 2 colors, plus the little middles of the flowers in that mint. So we have a little bit of a project, but it'll be just fine. All right, let's do the first layer. Okay, this is one of those projects that you just breathe through and you breathe easier as it goes on and on. So I'm just going to lay this down. I think that should be good. Okay. Loving it already. Now over here I want to make sure that what I'm going to do is I'm going to burnish, because as you can see this is going to come and overlap and want to lay on my vinyl. So I'm going to burnish this down, and hopefully this all lines up. I mean, I had to do some resizing, so I'm hoping that the template still works for me, because I will say these 2 ghosts over here are rather close, and those moons are. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. Regardless, it's going to be super cute. And that would be only one side. That would be kind of silly. Okay, going all the way around. Burnish, burnish, burnish. These would be super cute teacher gifts. I'm in the teacher phase of life, making gifts for teachers, but when I say that when I'm crafting, of course, you can make these for anybody. These would be fun for coworkers too. Okay, going through. There we go. All right. I probably should have put a little registration mark on all my layers, but I totally forgot. Okay, this is the side that's confusing me though, because those little ghosts are so close together. And so are the moons, but you know what? We can always amend it later. Everything else looks pretty good though, except for these 2. They're just besties. That's fine. Okay, I know I'm going to take away the moons though. That looks a little odd. Okay, so let's move on to, should we do the little flowers? Yeah, go ahead and do the flowers. So I'll go ahead and burnish these down and get them ready to peel up. All right, so now I need to just find my end. And I think I did do this right. I think it just is unfortunate that maybe it was designed that way, because all I did was add the dimension, so it really shouldn't matter. Okay, let me see. We're going to do, trying to figure out which way this goes. It goes this way. So I'm going to start here, I believe. Yeah. Is that right? That is right. And place these down. Okay. 1, and I'm just going to burnish them individually. 1, 2. 3, 4, and 5. Actually, that one looks like it's kind of getting a little close, so I might lay that down separately. Gosh, it's getting so cute. Okay, and that last one was, let's see, it was here. 5. Okay. Cute. All right, now let's do, we don't want to do our middles because we don't have all of our flowers. We need to do this layer. And gosh, I feel like I'm missing a flower here. And I might be, but that's okay because you know what I'll do? I wonder how that happened. I wonder how I missed one there. I must have cut it off right here. That's okay because you know what? I'm gonna move that one crescent moon, so I'm gonna have an opening that I'm gonna need anyway. So that's actually just fine. Okay, we'll just have to remember that when we go to put the middles of the flowers down. Let's do, oh, excuse me, please. Let's do this. And there we go. Okay, now let me rotate this. And looks like we're gonna do this. This, and this. Okay, again, I'm just going to burnish those down with my fingers and pull as I go. Very good. Okay. All right, so now it's just the middle of the flowers and our eyes, our little ghosts. And we'll remember that we have one little middle that's going to try to lay down on nothing, and then another middle that we need to put somewhere. This is real crafting. I mean, sometimes it's flawless, sometimes you're just making up your own rules, and as long as it turns out great and you're still smiling, A+, right? No need to make it stressful, and no need to be hard on yourself. Oops, that one came off. Okay, I'll worry about that in a minute. Now I just have to figure out where all of these line up. And honestly, I'm kind of wondering if this might be easier to just manually put down. I don't know. I kind of think it will be. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, those are cute. And that one. And that one. Okay, and then this little one. Turn this. I think this is the one that I lost. So we just have this, oh, that one. That flower must have been a little too high. And that. Okay. Then, of course, we have this little piece. And we also have, let's see, where was it? Oh, is that the one I lost? Okay, that was the one that we lost. No worries. Again, we're going to move that crescent moon. Okay, let's do our little eyes. Okay. Now this I just kind of need to figure out. That's not right. Okay, those little eyes were all upside down. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, that's right, because I'm doing the top layer first. Okay, so we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay, and then again, like I said, I didn't have enough vinyl, and I wasn't gonna run to the craft store when I could just do something that's a little bit longer, but it works, right? So I just cut the rest of them on a different piece. Well, 2 different pieces. Okay, let's do this next little set, and then I have my final little set of eyes. All right. Okay, I think I found it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have that so close to me because I need to focus myself. there, and then right there. Yay! How cute is this? Isn't that so fun? I think that's so fun. I love that. And last but not least, the little bestie ghost needs their own little set of little eyes. Just like that. Okay, now I did have that little blank space. I'm retiring this. It is losing its stick, and it got a lot of layers out of it. So I am going to take one of these and I'm going to put it in that one blank spot. Ooh, I don't even know where the blank spot is, so that's kind of nice that it wasn't completely obvious. Where was that flower supposed to go? I guess I can just place this wherever I please. Might just place it right up here. Just like that. I think that looks nice. Okay, so it also comes with its own little straw. And how cute is that? I think they're adorable. I love the colors, and you can change out the colors if you'd like, but that is so fun. Okay, all materials and supplies will be listed below for this little craft. All right, for this next craft, I thought it would be fun to do a cute shirt. And I also thought it would be really fun to do tone on tone with a black glitter. So you can do any color that you wish, but I thought it would be fun to have some fun doing black on black and then have the glitter just be subtly there. I think it'll be really neat. So I'm going to set my shirt right off to the side and let's get to weeding this design. This is so cute. When I saw this, I thought it would be such a fun little shirt to have. So let me just start getting a little corner there. Now when it comes to glitter anything, the only glitter I like in my craft room is glitter iron-on. Glitter adhesive vinyl is a pain in the tush, and I actually don't even have it in my craft room anymore. I think I tried it once or twice and said no thank you. So whenever I want to do something glittery, I always opt for a cute little project with iron-on. And you can do iron-on on so many things. And I have lots of videos on that too. I can link one for you too if you want to learn how to do iron-on on wood. That is super neat. Okay, I'm gonna just place all of these over here. And this liner is sticky, so it wants to grab your hand. But I thought this design was super fun. So it's like a mandala, if you will. Lots of kind of, I feel like it kind of softens the idea of a bat, kind of makes it a little girly. And I liked the detail here. Okay, let's see here. So when doing something tone on tone like this on this black shirt, I made sure that I didn't do something with a lot of text or anything. So I'm actually just doing a fun little bat. There's no words at all because I wasn't quite sure how much of it we were going to see, and I didn't want to be like straining to read. I wanted just to have something that was easily, you know, a shape. So I think this is going to turn out really cool though. I've been wanting to try this. It just kind of popped in my head. I saw so many designs that I wanted to do, but I don't know, they just didn't fit the vision for the tone on tone. So I stuck with it and I found this one. I thought it was really cute. Okay. So what I'm going to do is if I have any extras, you want to make sure all of your little weeded pieces are not on your liner for pressing time. So I'm going to make sure those are just trimmed off. Okay, get them all off of there and clean up my workspace because I don't want any of these lingering, oops, and accidentally getting pressed onto my cute shirt. Okay, I'm gonna go old school and use my Easy Press 2. I only say old school because I have a heat press and I dearly love it. I just don't wanna heat it up tonight. So I'm going to use my Easy Press and I'm going to set this to 330 for 30 seconds. And when that is ready to heat, then we'll press this on the shirt. Now in the meantime, what I'm going to do is take my shirt and I'm going to get it all lint rolled. And you can see, well, you might not be able to see, but there is some puppy hair on there and needs a good little clean bath before we get started. Now what you want to do is make sure that there's nothing on the surface that's going to prevent your iron-on from laying down. And you just really need to focus on the area where your design is going to go. Now mine's going to go right up in here. And just because I have the time, I'll just do the whole thing. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to bring in my little heat pad here, and I did make this, so if you want to learn how to make one yourself, then I'll place a tutorial down in the description box so you can go watch that. Okay, that looks pretty centered. While this is heating up, I'm just going to pre-press the shirt to remove any moisture. There we go. See, that little iron-on is getting clingy everywhere. Okay, that should be good. Just want to make sure there's no moisture in the shirt. It also really flattens it out if you happen to have a wrinkly garment. And then, okay, for a minute, don't panic. You're not going to see it for a minute, but when you peel the liner off of a glitter iron-on, oh my goodness. I'm going to bring that up a little bit because of the nature of the design. Just like about there. Cute. Okay, you can see all my fingerprints because of all the sticky. That's about 4.5, and that is about, let's see here, about 4.5. Okay, so we should be about good. And our heat press is just about there. Let's see here. 5 more degrees. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to place this right over my design and press go. Give it a little bit of, whoops, keep it turned on. Give it a little bit of pressure there. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to let this cool. And in order to speed up that process, I'm going to take the heat pad out from underneath. Just set that to the side. And then I will take my shirt, place it face down on my cool surface. Doesn't matter what surface you have as long as it's nice and cold. My glass mat stays nice and chilly. There we go. You can just feel that heat being drawn out. And, oh goodness, I think this is going to be super cute. I'm monitoring everything to make sure everything laid down. If you find that anything is pulling up, you just want to put your iron-on right back over your liner right back over your iron-on. That way you can reheat. Don't put your press on exposed iron-on. Oh my goodness, how sweet is that? It's kind of hard for you to see the neckline and everything. It's really not coming through on camera, so the sizing would be just right about there. How sweet, isn't that neat? I think that's so fun. I think that's a fun way to do a little tone on tone, and I think that you can actually see it pretty well. How fun is that going to be on Halloween night? I love glitter types of crafts and things that you can carry with you on Halloween night because the street lights just really make it sparkle. So this will be a really cute little option for going trick-or-treating with. All right, there's our next little craft. Again, everything that I used will be linked down below in the description box. All right, during my fall haul video, I was sharing that I found this really cute cauldron. This is from Michael's, so sweet. And it has a little tag down here I need to get off real quick. And in the nature of trying to do crafts that don't always have words on them, And so far, we've only had one craft in the 4 that we've done, or the 4 that we're doing, I guess, with this is number 4, that have actual wording on them. So I'm going to continue by just doing a design and not necessarily putting words on it. I think that can just be so refreshing. Okay, so I'm taking rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to clean that surface down really good all the way around. And honestly, this is a super simple little idea that I wanted to do. I love this little cauldron, and this is my idea for this. Mommy does a mommy tax Halloween night with candy. I just do. And luckily, I feel like my kids and I have very different tastes in candy, so they don't mind sharing, because the stuff that I love is usually something that they're willing to give up. But I wanted a little cute place near my sink, or anywhere in my kitchen really. Oops, I cut those off, so those I'll just not use. But I wanted to have just a little place for Mama's little stash, right? I think that would be fun. So I just took some circles. These are 1/2-inch circles. I just grabbed a little shape in Design Space, which is free, or the shape was free, and I went ahead and grabbed these, and I'm just gonna do a little polka dot. I thought that would be super simple, super cute. I actually had cut out a cute little saying for my cauldron originally, and you know, it just wasn't working for me. I just wanted something simpler. I thought a cute little polka dot would be fun, plus I think this would look super cute as a print in a kitchen. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can absolutely use transfer tape if you wish. I really think using, you know, just your fingers and going around like a sticker is just as easy for this particular design, just because they're just circles, right? If you had something that was super complicated, of course you would want to do something different and do, you know, the careful method of transfer tape, but little circles, no problem. Okay, whoops, that one doesn't want to come off. Sometimes my Cricut cuts just a little harder in some areas, just sometimes though. And you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it either. It's just kind of whenever it feels like it's having a moody day. All right. And I can kind of go a little bit under the cauldron as well, because you can kind of see it a little bit. So that would be cute too. Make sure those are really laid down. I like the size of these. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, you could definitely go bigger if you wanted, but a 1/2-inch I thought was very cute. Okay, finishing up, rounding this little corner here. And there we go. Now I need to get this little, being gentle here, I need to get this little price tag residue off. And in fact, I could use this with that rubbing alcohol to kind of help speed that along. There we go. Get that off of there. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll actually, because I have so many little extras, I didn't know how many I was going to need, and I'd rather have too many than not enough. But I think I'll kind of wrap it a little bit under, just so that, yeah, that's nice, because that little under one, look at that, you can still really see it there. So because I have so many extras, I'm going to take the time to kind of just wrap under to see if that kind of enhances the look of it a little bit. All right. I think this one really only needs one more right here. All right, isn't that cute? A fun little idea for using a design that does not have any text. And I think this is so sweet for a little stash, whether it's yours or you're sharing with others. How nice of you if you do share your candy with others, I have to say. But I think that's super cute. So I am looking forward to having my little mama cauldron of yummies this Halloween season. Okay, I also picked up a faux pumpkin when I was doing my fall shopping. And I love doing these every year. Now I have multiple videos on ideas for what to do. I've done vinyl, I've done buttons, I've done tacks, and this year I'm going with tacks again because it's so easy and so fun, and it looks super classy. So let me go ahead and get this. This is really wrapped. Let me get some tweezers maybe. It's really, They really have it wrapped in there this time. Okay, so what I like to do with faux pumpkins is I really love putting these on big candlesticks. I think it's so fun. I think I might, well, maybe not. I was gonna say I might have posted something on Instagram in years prior, but I don't know that I have it on there. So I'm just going to use some thumbtacks. I have some larger, more traditional thumbtacks in a black, and then I have these little kind of ivory or cream balls, which I think would be super cute as well. So I grabbed one of each, and what I'm going to do is just go through with the big tack first. I have more of these if I think I'm going to need them, and I'm going to place these all around my little pumpkin here. This is something that's so simple. One year I did a little white faux pumpkin and I did bats with a vinyl. That was one of my favorite crafts that season. It was so cute, so easy. I loved it. It just was adorable. And I think I even wrote boo on it. Why am I remembering that so vividly? I don't even have all of my, well, of course, I told you it's August. You know, and I also should mention, I do not craft in the future like this. This is the first year where I just felt like our schedule is going to be it's just going to take off this year. So I thought, you know, I'm going to use my evenings and craft ahead. Usually I don't like doing this because I don't like my holidays pushed on me. However, the craft stores have it all out, so you might as well, right? If you feel like it. Don't feel pressured. By the time you see this, it's time to craft anyway. All right, let's just go ahead and keep, how cute are they, right? So sweet. Let me know if when you saw this last, one of my last videos, if you gave this a try. It's so simple and easy. This is actually, you know, with some supervision if they're younger, this is a really good fun little craft for little ones. Again, and I'll say it again, if it's age appropriate. Because those littles, you gotta be careful with the little ones. Okay. And maybe one here. Okay, just like the cauldron, I'm going to see if I can't just kind of wrap a couple on the bottom. I think I only have a couple left, so that should be good. Oh, how cute. I love that. Isn't that fun? Okay, now I'm gonna go through with, oh, my cup cradle is coming in handy. I'm gonna go through with these little cream balls and add just a little bit more. How cute. And these would be adorable by themselves and do a little tone on tone. That would be a very classy little pumpkin. But I thought I would do both. Whoop, come here. Okay, so I'll just finish up going around doing all of these cute little pumpkin, cute little decorative tacks. Now, I know the black ones I'll link down below. I know I got those. It was just kind of a colorful set, which is really nice because, in fact, I think I have it right here. There was lots of colors, but I can't remember where I got the little cream balls. I want to say Target maybe, but I can't quite remember. Okay, I think I have all of my little areas full, and I think that looks super cute. How fun. I love this idea. Again, it's super, super easy. You know, the little cream balls, they remind me of those pumpkins that have the little warts all over them, don't they? I think that's really cute. Okay, there is another little idea for some Halloween crafting. That was super, super easy. All right, let's finish up with a wooden sign. I love this next design. When I saw it, I had to have it and had to create with it. Okay, here is my wood sign that I'm going to use. This is from Michaels. I love these signs because they're pre-done. You, of course, could add stain if you want to the side, but I love these. They're ready to go, and I think that's so easy. One and done, right? Okay, look at this SVG. Now, I did pre-weed this just because it was so fine that I wanted to do it in a relaxing way. So I turned on some of my favorite music and got that weeded out. And actually, I have to admit, it weeded really well. Okay, so I want to place this right on this sign. I'm going to use my little magnets just to hold that down. And I'm going to get a fresh piece of transfer tape just because It is such a fine design, so I want to make sure that I have that original good stick of a fresh new piece of tape. So let me bring my transfer tape in. I'm going to hover my design over. That way I can get an idea for how much I need. There and there. Okay, so I'll cut that out. Okay. And again, I'll use that magnet just to secure it in place. I'm just going to grab just about an inch of this. I don't want to expose all of the vinyl at once, but I'm going to take an inch and I'm going to fold back, oops, sorry, just about that much of the liner. Okay, that's a little over an inch. And then, see how we have just about, we definitely don't have all of it, just about an inch right there of liner. Now, I'm going to lay that down. Where I folded, I'll use that as a little handle. So I'm just going to use this pull, and then it lays the transfer tape right down. Isn't that nice? Such a handy way. Again, I will keep this right off to the side because I want to reuse that transfer tape. But let's burnish this all down. Being really mindful here because we have some pretty tiny pieces and fine pieces. Okay. And everything will be down below if you want to recreate this. This would make a really cute sweatshirt too. I love that. Just a reminder that, you know, if you see a design that I'm using for a project and you want to put it on something else, that is absolutely fine. I'm just here for the inspiration and you just run in any direction. I like to just bring some really fun designs that I think are fun this year, but then go ahead and do what you'd like. Now, I have to admit, so we have the little Sanderson sisters here on this design. How many of you last year, was it last year? Okay, I think it was, yes. How many of you watched the new Hocus Pocus? And if you did, what did you think of it? And if you didn't, well, I don't want to spoil anything for you. I will admit that I was a little disappointed with it. I don't know. It was okay. You can't beat the original, and I don't think they were trying to. There were a couple parts that were so super cute. I think one of the sisters at one point was riding on a Swiffer. Was that it? Was she riding on a Swiffer instead of a broom? I think that was it, and I thought that was so funny. It had some cute parts, but all in all, I'm here for the original. Okay, I have to take my time with these really fine numbers there. Okay. And again, this is that Cricut one that I'm trying to get rid of. Ugh. The final stretch here. Don't forget our little dot. Okay, we made it. Okay, so let's bring the sign back in. Done with that. And let's see how we can get this all lined up. Okay, I'm just gonna, ooh. Okay, I think that looks good. Gonna let that lay down. That's cute. So cute. I love the black vinyl there. I think that's so fun. All right. Now, being careful, your weeding tool actually will scratch these painted surfaces, so just be ever so gentle. But you can use those to get a little lip of your transfer tape up. Okay. I'm going to place this transfer tape right back on that liner. How sweet. I love that design. Isn't that sweet? I think that's very fun. Okay, so I will put this transfer tape right back on this liner. That way I can reuse it. And it's ready to go for next time. There we go. Okay, so there is the cute little sign, which was our last craft. I think that's really fun. And then it also had a little hanging cord there, which I thought was really nice too. Okay, that was such a fun night crafting. I love how everything turned out. This pumpkin, so cute. And again, go ahead and run with this in any direction. I think that's so fun, so easy as well. I really love how this cup turned out. I think that is adorable. So cute. Again, these are sublimation Libbey cans. I did get them at Hobby Lobby, so if you want to sublimate, you can, but I thought going old school with some vinyl is always so fun too. And then this little skeleton tray, so sweet. I just love how he's peeking out. I think this would be a fun design for so many things, especially if you want to do like a long porch sign. That's another fun idea. Really love how the sign turned out. That's just such a simple and classic design, and I think that's super sweet to add to my home decor this year. And then I am really thrilled with this tone on tone shirt. Again, I love how glitter catches the light of streetlights when you're walking. It's so fun. So I would recommend doing something fun with glitter if you are taking some trick-or-treaters out, because you'll have a really pizzazzy shirt. And then of course the little cauldron. Gotta love a polka dot, right? So fun. All right, well, we did several crafts. Actually, you know what? Only one craft had text on it. So I am really proud of that. I think that's super fun. But several crafts tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you made it this far, be sure to leave a little ghost emoji down in the comments. That way I know that you are my little bestie. You made it till the end. All right, everyone, be sure to let me know what was your favorite. And I can't wait to craft with you next time. See you soon.